Who were the gods that were part of Sigmar's Pantheon? Let's talk about that. The story of Age of Sigmar is heavily influenced by the gods which formed the Pantheon in the Age of Myth. This group of gods and ascended gods worked collectively together to bring order to the mortal realms. They'd spread the growth of their people, assert their dominance in each of their claimed realms, as well as destroy anything that would threaten their people. Of course, we have to talk about the guy the game is named after, because he's the one that formed the alliance for this Pantheon. Sigmar, the God King, the Lord of the Eternal Storm, the Redeemer, the Starlit King. Sigmar is not just a god that controls lightning. He is the god which is the most kingly. Whatever belief people have about a god who is willing to look after his subjects, Sigmar resembles that in his many manifestations. To have faith in Sigmar the God King is to know he has faith in you as one of his subjects. Nagash, the god of death, fueled with his own sense of justice and blessed with an incalculable patience. To deal with Nagash is to know he is always planning, and as sudden as death will make his move unknowingly. Regardless of your faith, Nagash believes he is the ruler over all souls. Nagash can be kind, but his infamy for punishing cruelty overshadows any good he does. He appears as many manifestations: a nurturing aspect that soothes the dying in their last moments, a priest that gives succor to those whose death are too painful to bear, a child that brings peace to those who died prematurely, and the most popular, the warlike, undying king. Gorkamorka, the two-headed god of destruction, is the greatest and most respected deity of the Greenskins. With the combined aspects of Gork, who is brutal but cunning, and Mork, who is cunning but brutal, this rampaging Hulk is always looking for a good fight, even with himself. Should the two heads come to a disagreement, the god splits in two, as Gork and Mork, and duel it out. So brutal is this god, that it is even believed to have tried to eat the Bad Moon. Once Gorkamorka starts their rampage, no threat or civilization stands a chance against its relentless assault. Grimier is the Duardan berserker god worshipped by the Fireslayers and brother to Grungni. During the end times, he vowed he would find a glorious death in the realm of chaos, but could not be slain by any foe. He found himself reawakened in the realm of Akshi, freed by Sigmar. Grimier pledged to repay the debt to the God King immediately. Sigmar, not wanting to disrespect Grimier to fell unworthy foes, asked him to face Volcatrix, the mother of salamanders, to the death. The fight between the two was so cataclysmic, you could find regions of Akshi forever changed from the bout. Unfortunately, Volcatrix and Grimier matched each other in strength and killed one another. Their spirits have mixed and scattered across the mortal realms in the form of Urgold, which the Fireslayers believe they can resurrect Grimier with should they acquire all the pieces. Brother to Grimier is Grungni the Maker. So great is this Duardan god's inventions and weapons that he has even chained the god Signax to become the second son of Akshi. It is not just the Duardan that follow Grungni, but any smith or inventors that have come to have faith in him. He is the greatest ally of Sigmar, and was instrumental in the creation of the Stormcast Eternals, including the creation of the 6 Smiths and the Anvil of Apotheosis. His belief in his people is so great, he left them to fend for themselves against the forces of chaos. He is now trying to reunite the fractured Duardan factions. Follow for more Age of Sigmar lore content.